What is up, guys? Welcome back to the Kevin FBA channel, and in today's video we're going to be doing a product research session with me. This video is going to be kind of just going over my thought process on how I go about product research and how I choose certain products within the black box tab, and then going in depth into the specific products that I find and seeing where the opportunity lies on how to get started and where there may be opportunities of discrepancy of where you can come in and win the niche. Let's get into it. So, ironically enough, guys, I actually did a video before recording this one where I did the entire video, and I unfortunately forgot to screen capture this specific window on my laptop. So we're gonna do this all over again, but essentially, let's get into it. With search volume, guys, everything revolves around demand. If there's no demand there, you won't get any sales. So for this video, I did a search volume of 3,000 to 40,000 to give me a huge range of products. Monthly revenue. For the sake of this video, let's say we're working with a budget between 30 to 40,000. This would be a great budget for you guys to get into with this specific range. Price, anything above $50 is going to help you out a lot with profitability. Anything below $20, you're running the risk of getting, tighter margins. Also, you're going to have to factor in that there's a lot of fees associated with selling on Amazon, along with, implementing PPC. So having a good price point is going to be vital into what you're getting into. Review rating. I chose this specific one so that we find products that have areas of improvement for us to get into. Not touching word count. Categories, we went with patio, lawn and garden, pet supplies, and sports and outdoors. The shipping size tier, we went with small standard size, large standard size, and large bulky. You can easily get into niches where you're getting into bigger sizes. However, just for the sake of this video, we're going to stick with these three. Variation count, we don't want to get into a niche where we're seeing the top sellers with more than 10 variation. That's already pretty much a big red flag into getting into it. So we're going to go ahead and click search again and see what we can find. All right, app stimulator. This sticks out to me. This kind of reminds me of a niche that I saw before, which is a massage gun niche, where essentially all the products look exactly the same. But let's see what this looks like. We're gonna choose a couple more from what we searched out here and go in depth with each one of them that we find. This one looks pretty interesting. Let's see. This is a broad keyword. However, you can potentially find something within this that may be a good product for you to get started in as an entryway product. This could be a good brand as well. This could be a good one as well. This is a passion niche that I like very much. Actually, let me go back to that one. That actually didn't look too bad. Inflatable kayak 2-person. I like how it's a long-tailed keyword, and it's very specific as well. All right, this is the last page. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, typically what I like looking out for, guys, when it comes to using the keyword tab for Black Box is seeing if there is a specific keyword that sticks out to me in a way that it's like, okay, well, that there's a product behind it. For one, there's demand behind it, and you know, along with that is finding out and seeing if there's something that we can build a brand around. You know, you're not going to want to sell, let's say, a 5-foot skeleton. Obviously, this is something revolving around Halloween, but kind of just to give you guys an example, liquid nitrogen, like, no. Skunk trap, I don't see how you can build a brand around a skunk trap. You know, what else could you sell besides a skunk trap? A skunk trap that revolves around, you know, getting rid of skunks. This is Halloween stuff. You know, this could potentially be something. It's a very long-tailed keyword, but for now, I think we've chosen quite enough to get into. So let's get into this. How much battery do I have? 21%. All right. So, inflatable kayak 2-person. Let's just see what the top sellers are doing right now. Because sometimes when you use these filters, they may end up giving you something that still may be outside of your budget. We're gonna get rid of hide sponsored products. Yeah, so as I said right here, this is one of those where it's completely out of our budget. However, there's room for improvement here based off the ratings. However, there's another red flag here though for me, besides the budget, is that there's 2 Amazon brands here, or Amazon-centric brands that are selling, which is already typically a bad sign. Another bad sign here is that we're seeing here that there's 4 different products that are being sold by the exact same brand. And since we filtered out the sponsored products, these are 4 different products here that they all sell. I wouldn't personally get into this due to those reasons. So we'll go ahead and scratch this one out. Oops. Tennis trainer. So this is a good one because this is a passion niche. Where are you, X-Ray? There you are. We'll go ahead and do the same thing. Match a bunch of products. And then we'll sort by revenue. All right, let's get into it. So far, there is room here for improvement. Let's check out and see what the top seller is doing here. There we go. Okay, so far, a couple things are standing out to me. For one, the listing title is very short. The SEO is pretty bad. The bullet points here are quite short as well. A+ content's okay, but let's see what the listing images look like. So, you know, per Amazon TOS, white background with the main image is fine. Let's see. I think this listing could be so much better if there were infographics behind a few of these images to kind of give more context into the product. There isn't much context here for me personally if I were to be a customer. So there's definitely room for improvement here. Let's just see, Topspin Pro. This already sounds like a tennis brand. Let's see what they sell. Okay, so they sell one product and one product only that revolves around this one product. That means that there's room here to go ahead and expand into a bigger tennis brand here, which gives us the opportunity to go ahead and potentially beat them on branding and also beat them here with the listing images. Let's see how the revenue levels are looking. Revenue levels are looking pretty good here. If you do have a budget of at least max $40,000, you could easily dominate this space. Now I know we see 76, 68, and 29 here, but the medium here I would probably say is 30 to 40. There's room for improvement here based off the ratings. The price point here is amazing. I don't know why this guy only has $17.99, but based off of, yeah, so this looks more similar to this one. This one is a rebounder. Yeah, so based off of what I'm seeing here, it does seem a little broad for some of these products that I'm finding here, but this is where I wanted to come in and tell you where, you know, getting into a keyword like this gives you the opportunity to go ahead and go in depth with seeing what you can come out with. Considering that these guys are below $30,000, going in depth to seeing what their main keyword is with using Helium 10 Cerebro is gonna give you the main keyword that they're using. And considering that they're only making this amount, there's definitely room for seeing that there's a potential different market to get into within a specific niche that's still within tennis. What I love about passion niches too is that because it's a passion niche, there's other things that come along with the passion. So of course, tennis trainer, and then there's the ball itself, and then there is the racket. As you can see where I'm going with this, you can easily expand to other products with the entryway product you get into. If the entryway product does well, you expand even further than that. And that's another video that I'm going to get into where you kind of go down a product pipeline from the specific passion niche that you're getting into and seeing, you know, where can I start off with based off my budget and expanding from there. Let's go into the next one, egg incubator. I've seen these quite a few times. Let's see. What X-ray comes up with. I will have to end this video shortly because of my power, or because of my battery life on my laptop. So pardon me for that. Okay. This already does not fit our budget, and there's already 2 Amazon-centric brands here, which is already a bad sign. There is the room for improvement here is slim, but still possible. But for the sake of this video, we're gonna go ahead and scratch this one out because of those reasons. It doesn't fit our budget, and there's already 2 Amazon-centric brands that are selling on this niche already. This is another one that I mentioned to you that is a broad keyword. Going into this, you know, we're seeing different products. We're seeing this, an ascender, spikes, and a harness. You know, getting into this and typing in climbing harness, you know, this is the entryway into seeing what we can get into with a specific niche. Yeah, filter out this. So I've actually seen these brands before. Black Diamond and Petzl is actually a pretty big brands outside of Amazon, so you're kind of already competing with that. The review ratings here is important, but it's not the end all. But at the same time, it is out of our budget range. You know, if you wanted to get into this, you would definitely need a budget between 50 to 60,000 just to compete. So we'll get out of this one for now. And there's already an Amazon brand here, but you're already dealing with Petzl and Black Diamond, which are already big brands outside of Amazon that are reputable. Nesting boxes for chickens. Let's check this one out. So this is a very interesting niche that I'd like to mention to you because, you know, in Amazon, it's not always about the shiny niches, but some of these boring niches like this is worth some. There's quite a lot of money to make. Nesting pads. So this has nothing to do with the actual keyword. I do have to wrap this video up pretty soon, guys, due to my battery life again. Okay, $40,000 to $20,000 for the top 5. That's already a good sign. This is already fitting our budget. The price point is amazing. This guy has a low price point, but that doesn't matter because the top 5 sellers are still selling well above $80 here. Review ratings means here pretty low. There's room for improvement here. Let's see what the top seller is doing. Okay, this is already great. They're using Photoshop for literally all of their images. Oopsies. SEO's alright. Bullet points are good too. Okay. I don't like the A+ content. I don't like the description. Let's see the brand store. Okay, this brand is centric around random things that have nothing to do with taking care of chickens. This is a great product here to get into and a great niche to get into. It's boring, but it works. Creating a centric brand around taking care of chickens, and I know there's other things that you could literally sell, like what we just saw before, like the incubator. That's another product that you can potentially go ahead and scale into the specific product pipeline that revolves around the specific niche. It's boring, but it works, and it may take some tools to go ahead and set this up, but it works. The price point is there. There's room for improvement. This is the top seller that you're dealing with. This guy has terrible branding, and you can easily beat these guys with that alone. Definitely a product worth checking out even further to see more potential, but the budget's up our alley. The top seller is from China, which means automatically to me that yes, their branding sucks. This guy's US, but it looks like, yeah, this could be a decent brand. Brower, I don't know what Brower means, but let's just look into it very quickly. We'll X out of this. Okay, so variations here are going to go based off of the compartments that are in each individual box. $239 for this, 4.5 stars, not bad. These guys still using somewhat Photoshop, but definitely a better version of the top seller. Yeah, this is not bad at all, but yeah, let's see. We've been keeping your animals happy for a century. So this sounds more of like an animal-centric brand. Let's click on the brand store here. Yeah, this is what I was kind of talking about. However, you could also still do the chicken angle when it comes to building a brand around this. And next, we're gonna get into this. I do have 6% on my laptop, guys, so I'm gonna make this one quick. App stimulator. This is what I was telling you guys about. It reminded me a little bit about the massage gun niche. Total revenue is already looking bad, but go ahead and hide sponsored products. Yeah. So if you have a budget of at least $90,000, I would say, just to throw a number out there, and you beat them with giving a premium feel to the branding and bettering the product in some fashion based off the reviews, you could theoretically get into this market. But of course, this is way out of our budget. But you know, if I were to get into this, I would need that budget, and I'm sure there's multiple things that you can do to go ahead and better this market to ensure that you are the winner here. But price point is there. Give the premium feel. Majority of these people here are from China. I'm assuming even the top 3 are from China as well. So their branding's probably going to be bad, but there's room for improvement there. And with that, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end the video off there. I've got 3% on my laptop, which means I'm going to die any second now. Thank you guys for watching. I will be recording more of these product research sessions for you guys to go more in depth. And yeah, till next time, and have a great rest of your day.